Welcome back to the patio. Look, today we got an easy smoked meatball sub on the pitboss. Let's get started. This is an easy thing to do. Look, all I'm doing, pound of ground beef, pound of Italian sausage, and just a few ingredients. I got just a couple teaspoons of Italian seasoning going in. Cup parmesan cheese. We're just gonna put it in the bowl. Breadcrumbs, 3/4 of a cup. These are Italian panko breadcrumbs. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, get these breadcrumbs because they really make the difference. Look, couple eggs. I do 1 egg per pound of meat. So however you want to do that, 1 egg per pound of meat. That goes with anything, meatloaf, whatever. That's how I do it. Look, we got some tender seasoning right here. If you like this, do it. This is just a salt, pepper, garlic blend. This is good for everything. And look, I just want to dust the tops real good. No real measurement. Like I said, I just want to get good amount. And like I said, I'm just dusting the tops on this. Then you got to get dirty. Get them hands in there. If this ain't your jam, just don't do it. But you got to mix this stuff up good. Especially with them 2 eggs, it's gonna make everything stick real good. So I'm about to get this mixed up. We're gonna get them rolled into some balls and we'll be back. So I got this stuff mixed up really good. I know I talk about these wire racks all the time, but if you're new to the channel, these things for stuff like this are a lifesaver. All right, so we're gonna take these meatballs just like this, and we want them golf ball size. So if you get them a little off, it don't really matter. They're gonna cook, they're gonna shrink down. There's a lot of fat in this meat, so don't short yourself on the meatballs. And look, like I said, just golf ball size stuff, or size meatballs. Just golf ball sized meatballs. Take a little bit of this one. And this is gonna feed a family right here. I guarantee it. 2 pounds of meat with this bread we're about to do, you're gonna feed 4 or 5 easily. Look, I'll get these things rolled up and then we'll come back. Look, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about when I use these wire racks. It's gonna make things real easy. So look, I got my pitboss right here, preheated, 275. We wanna let some good smoke get on these meatballs, and I have hickory and charcoal pellets inside of this. Look, I'm just gonna slide these things on the far side right here. We're gonna let them smoke until they get just some good color on them. That's all I'm looking for. Then I got some homemade sauce I'm gonna put on these things, and I'm gonna let them cook the rest of the way through, and it's gonna be so good, guaranteed. We got this thing shut down, so we'll give these things probably 30 minutes and then we'll come back. While I wait for these meatballs to get heated up, there's a couple things we can do to prep. I got a $1 Italian loaf of bread at Walmart. This is perfect to make these subs. You just got to do a little prep work, and that's just slicing these things down the middle. Just like that. Easy enough, and it just makes these little sub rolls just like that. And the only other thing I'm gonna do is kind of start scoring these down the center just to open them up like big pockets. And sometimes I will take some of this bread out of the center because it is a lot, and we're gonna try to stuff these with cheese and meatballs and make them real good. So we'll just do this for both. And don't take much, just a little bit. Look, you just want to be able to open them up just like that, and then we'll do the other one the same way. All right, so we got our bread prepped, and they need to look just like this. I'm telling you, these will make these meatball sub next level. But also, to that, while we wait on our meatballs to come up, we're about to make a little garlic butter. All right, so I got 1 stick of butter here and 3 small garlic cloves, or medium size. We're just gonna put them in this press just like this. Smash them on in here with this butter. Take this knife, get that off there. That's about all you want to do with a stick, in my opinion. If you want to add more garlic, go ahead. To that, I got a little bit of Parmesan cheese left over here, and we're just gonna put that down in the bowl with it. I also got my marinara sauce right here. This is a homemade marinara sauce. Feel free to use a jarred sauce, but if you're curious on how I made this, I'll link that video right here. So click on that. I'm telling you, this sauce is a game changer. I do recommend it, But if that's not your thing, just get your favorite jarred sauce. It'll be just as good. Well, it won't be just as good, but it'll be okay. So anyway, we'll go over to the Pit Boss. We'll get this butter in here. We'll get this marinara in here. And in just a few minutes, we'll put these meatballs over in this sauce and get it real happy. We're still rolling at 275. The grill's jumped up a little bit, and it's gonna fluctuate. Like I always say, 275, 285. It might drop a little bit below. But we're gonna go ahead, get this sauce right here, let it start heating up. We're gonna put this butter, this compound butter, right beside it, and look at these meatballs. Oh yeah, they're coming up real nice. And what we're looking to do on these are just get the color. I wanna cook them in with the sauce so it all marries together, and man, it's gonna be real good. We'll be back when these meatballs are ready to go in this marinara. So it's been 30 minutes rocking on 275. Let's see if we got some color on these meatballs. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. Just a little brown color. All right, so we're gonna check the temp on these things real quick. And so yeah, they're at 170, but look, we mix this ground beef with the pork. It's got a lot of fat in it. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna go ahead and move these meatballs over to this marinara sauce and let them marry together. So we got our meatballs in the pan. We got marinara sauce covering everything. We got our butter melted. We're gonna pull this off and get that bread real happy. Stay with me. Whoo! I'm telling y'all right now, this compound butter with a little smoke on it is smelling amazing. What I wanna do now is take this bread right here and this butter, give it a little stir, and I wanna get some of this butter in this bread and go ahead and put it in the smoker just so it gives it a little time to crisp up. That way that marinara sauce just don't soak all in there and you got a big sloppy mess. So we're gonna go ahead, get the rolls buttered down, put them on the smoker for about 10 minutes. And look, these meatballs are almost done. We don't wanna take them too much further, but so we'll give them another 15 minutes. Along with the bread, we'll pull them off and put them back on the smoker. So they're gonna get, you know, time to crisp up twice. So we're gonna get these things buttered down and back on the smoker. So I got these rolls buttered up and back on the Pit Boss. Just wanted to show y'all one thing. When I put these sub rolls down, because of the way that I cut them, I open them up and then I put them towards the fire, the bread towards the fire, upside down. That way they get time to get real good and crispy. We'll pull it, we'll give them about 5 minutes, then we'll pull them off, put these meatballs on them, and man, it's gonna be good. I promise you, stick around for it. All right, so we got the meatballs off the smoker. We got this bread toasted. Remember about this bread, don't leave it in there and let it get burned up because we're putting it back in. We're just looking for a little brown on the sides. We want it to be crispy on the inside. We don't want it to be black or brown. So I'm gonna show you how I build these things. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be so good. Mozzarella cheese. I shred my own cheese because it melts so much better. And we want to put a little bit of this in the bottom. And I'm gonna do it for both of them. You can't go wrong with a little bit of cheese. I want to bite all the way through these things, top and bottom. You don't have to be shy with these things. We got plenty of meatballs here. And we're just gonna load these jokers up. Y'all see how pretty this is gonna be? Oh my God. Subway, just stop now. We'll do one more. Oh yeah. Y'all hear that crunch? I know y'all do. If I hear it, y'all hear it. This is a big boy sub right here, but really we're gonna cut this thing into 4 sandwiches and, you know, pass them around. But you don't have to do that if you're real hungry. On top of that, we're gonna add a little bit of this mozzarella cheese. And we're not gonna be shy with it either. Spread it on there heavy. If you wanna add a little extra Parmesan, you can. But I mean, I got Parmesan in the meatball. I got Parmesan on the bread. That's about all the Parmesan I want. Take our spoon, we're gonna add just a little bit of sauce. Just throughout the sandwich. This sauce is good, I'm telling y'all. Watch that pizza video. You'll be glad you did. It's real easy and it's a game changer. Anything pasta. All right, so we got these sandwiches built. We're gonna get on the smoker just so the cheese is melted. Then we're gonna come back and give these things a try. You gotta be careful with these big monster sandwiches right here. Don't burn yourself. And we don't want them tipping over either. Oh yeah, just like that. And once these things start bubbling, getting real ooey gooey, we're pulling them, giving this thing a try. Whew, I can't wait. Whew, we finally got these things done and they are looking real pretty. We let these things sit on there for 10 minutes. The only thing left to do now is to give this thing a try. Let's cut them in half and see what this thing really looks like. Let's go in for the big cheesy right here. Oh yeah, look at that right there. We'll do both of them. Oh man. This one right here, this is the bite for me. Y'all look at that bun too. See what I'm saying? It will get toasted up. Don't toast it too much on the beginning, but I'm done talking about it. So that is the best meatball sub I have ever had in my life. I highly encourage y'all to give this thing a try. Look, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, help the channel grow. Till next time.